All right, it's WATCast, episode 25. What's happening, James?
Quizageddon.
Yes?
Yes.
What does that mean?
The quiz to end all quizzes, probably because it's so shit that no one will ever want to do one again.
Cool, good news.
Good news.
Can you be any more descriptive?
So there are 10 rounds. There are several questions per round. Each round is themed.
Oh.
And how we're going to do this is I will ask all questions and you will write the answers down to all the questions. And at the end of the round, we will go through the answers. If you've got any right, which is highly unlikely, then you get a point. If you get the funniest answer, then you get a point too. So If you don't know, go for humour.
Okay.
That's the rules.
Okay.
And here is your host, John Words.
Is that you?
Hello.
Right.
I'm John Words.
You're going to be adopting a pseudonym the entire episode?
Just for this section, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, is everyone ready for Quizageddon?
We should also reintroduce Chris.
Oh, sorry, yes. Sorry.
Hello, I'm Chris again.
Chris from...
Chris 2.
Episode 18, was it?
I don't know.
I think it's episode 18.
You're an Aurora
Hypothesis.
substitute.
Yeah, I am. I'm the wild card.
The wild card, you are. No one expects you to do well, no offence.
Whoa.
But only because you're an unknown quantity.
I don't expect me to do well. So.
I've tailored some rounds to both of these two, but obviously because I don't know you, I couldn't tailor a round to you, so I'm hoping you're going to...
a little bit unfair, if I'm honest.
Well, okay, fair enough.
Okay.
I don't have an answer to that.
No.
Other than I'm sorry.
Plus, we could be quite bad at everything.
And I think that is going to
be
the
case. But I can answer humorously, so it's all good.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Some of the rounds, one of the rounds doesn't involve writing, just to let you know.
Okay, probably noises or something.
Yes.
Noises, yeah.
Noises out of the face.
John sounds.
Right, so is everyone ready for Quizageddon?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of a better...
Is that the first question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fail.
Quiz.
Oh, bollocks.
Right.
Agadon.
Round
is that
one.
2Ds?
Yes, it is, yes.
Thank you.
That word I made up, yeah, that's how you spell it.
Round one.
Round one is food. Start
with
food. Something that everyone knows about, okay? Right, question one. What colour is margarine before its yellow colouring is added?
Okay.
Okay, that's question one. Write it down, write the answer down.
Yeah.
Question two. What cheese can you hide a horse with? Question two.
Oh my God, I need to remember that.
What cheese can you hide a horse with?
Oh, I know that. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Let me know when you're done, guys.
This is not a question. It's not a question about food.
Well, it's got food in it. Cheese is food. Cheese is food.
I'm pretty sure that's what he means.
Right.
Go on. Find out at the end.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
What is the...
Why are you ruining it?
Question three.
It's really not
in
ruining
food.
It. Yep.
What is the proper name of the tiny bow tie pasta?
I don't know.
Tiny bow tie pasta. I need a proper hoity-toity name.
Do you mean it's an Italian name?
Yes.
Right.
When you go into posh
so
restaurants.
So probably ends in Ellie or some sort.
I can't give you any clues, Will.
Oh.
You're just going to have to write them down.
So I work in a Lego store.
Okay.
Full disclosure here. A Doctor Who set came out. We had to wear bow ties all day. So couldn't it be the 11th pasta? Because he's the one that wore the bow tie.
Yeah, by all means. It's wrong, but yeah.
It's probably funnier than mine is right.
Yeah, by all means, put it down. So that's question three.
Right.
Question four.
Mm-hmm.
How many Pop-Tarts do Kellogg's sell in a year? Question three on food there.
Is this the amount of boxes?
This is
or
individual Pop-Tarts. Individual Pop-Tarts.
Do you even know the answer to that?
Yes, I looked it up. I got the inspiration from eating a Pop-Tart last night.
Fair enough.
What an incredible journey you've been on to create this quiz.
You don't know anything yet, mate. I'm easing you in to this Quizageddon. Right, so that's the end of round one. 4 questions. Okay. Nice and simple. Okay. So,
round two.
Chris, no, we're going to do the answers at the end of each round.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah. I thought it was going to be quite a long burn for the audio listener.
No. Right,
excellent.
So what colour is margarine before its yellow colouring is added? Chris, what did you go for?
I don't know. I think it's clear.
Clear, okay. Like Vaseline?
Yeah, exactly.
I said grey.
Grey.
I went with white.
Oh, Tom's the closest. It's actually black.
What?
Yeah, look it up.
That's gross.
Yeah, it's gross. I did my research.
Okay.
Tom gets a point.
0 points for that one.
What cheese can you hide a horse with?
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone. It's a classic.
It's a classic game.
What did you get, Tom?
Really big cheddar.
Okay, well, you get a point.
Really
You get a
big
point for that because you could hide a horse behind a really big cheddar. Technically, he's not wrong, but mascarpone is
You
the
just have
correct
to
answer.
go for technicalities as well.
Well,
I do
you
the
can't
countdown thing
technically
with
hide a horse
titles
behind
and
mascarpone.
You did
didn't
write
say
mascarpone.
behind.
That's fine.
He was asking.
What
for
is the
specific
proper
answer.
name for tiny bow tie pasta? Chris?
I already answered mine. The 11th
dot.
pasta.
The 11th pasta. It's good. You get a point.
It's fuffily.
Cool.
Farfalle.
Oh, nothing.
Or farfail, as I thought it was. Thanks for falafel. And how many Pop-Tarts do Kellogg's sell in a year? What would you guess?
I think Tom should go first.
Tom?
20 million.
20 million?
I went 3 million.
Oh.
I put 1 billion,
Okay.
which is probably ridiculous.
Wow.
You're,
My answer
you're
was-
closest.
Really?
It's 2 billion Pop-Tarts a year that they
Whoa.
sell.
Okay, 0 points there.
0 points. I'll give you a point because you're
Fucking
closest.
Oh, I've
mental.
got 3 points.
2 billion pop
2 billion Pop-Tarts. I know.
Just in the UK?
Just no, in worldwide.
I was
in the
going to
world.
say.
I was
okay.
going to write more sprinkles than is on a Pop-Tart.
But you got the answer kind
Yeah.
of right anyway. Oh, 1 billion, you got half of it. I'll give you half a point.
Half a point.
What?
Because you got 1 billion and
I
the
got
answer's
half a
2
But surely
billion.
the answer is whoever's closest. You can't expect us to get the exact number with
You're
a question.
trying to
like
argue with John Woods.
that. Sorry, John.
Don't make me get I can't remember the name.
What, I come back? Or?
Yeah. I was trying to remember the name of that cop duo that we had in Film Imagination.
Magnets and Mirrors.
Don't make me get Magnets and Mirrors.
John
in.
Magnets and Carlos Mirrors.
Right. Is everyone ready for round 2? What are the scores on the doors for at the end of round 1?
I've got 3 points.
3 points.
I've got 2.5 points.
2.5 points.
I am at the bottom of the table with 1 point.
But you've got the crucial one, mascarpone.
yeah.
I was hoping that someone would get that.
Yeah.
Really big cheddar is also a good answer to that. Okay, so
Pleased with that.
do you remember that last week, guys, I set you some homework to do?
I wasn't here.
Okay.
And I didn't listen.
Oh, yes, you weren't here, were you?
yeah. So
you
the
watch it?
homework,
Do we now have 9
which
rounds?
was go and watch the Great Pottery Throwdown, didn't happen.
Okay, because that's round 2. It's all about the Great Pottery Throwdown.
Can we do it anyway?
Yeah, we could do round 2
Yeah.
anyway.
Right, let's guess.
We're going to
Okay.
fucking knock it out of the park.
Okay. let's
Right,
do this
question
thing.
1, round 2, Great Pottery Throwdown.
If it's got to do with pulling a handle, it's cock related. Go on.
What is the technique used to make a mug handle? Question 1. I need the name of the technique, please. Okay, everyone ready? Isn't this a good quiz already?
Yeah. Thanks,
Okay.
John.
Question 2, yeah?
Yeah.
What did the judge do that surprised everyone during week 3 judging? Again, if you don't know the answer, go for comedy, which I'm sure none of you will know the answer, so that's fine.
If I get this right,
I take it from that snigger that you're not going to get it right. Okay, question 3. Name the traditional Japanese firing technique used. It's the quiz to end all quizzes. I don't know why you're laughing.
Oh.
Okay, I need the name of the traditional Japanese firing technique used in, I think it was episode 4.
Actually, I think I've got this.
Okay, number 4. Last question in the Great Pottery Throwdown. Okay.
Dick.
What?
Just having an entire round on the Great Pottery Showdown.
You've
This
got-
wasn't
this is
tailored to
nothing.
either of us, right?
This is nothing.
Okay.
Pottery grew in popularity due to that pivotally sexy scene in Ghost. But what did Demi Moore do in that scene that caused uproar amongst the pottering community? Would you like the question again?
This is what you've learned.
This is
from
what
the
I've
show.
learned.
Jesus Christ.
Pottery grew in popularity due to that pivotally sexy scene in Ghost. But what did Demi Moore do in that scene that caused uproar amongst the pottering community? Okay, that's the end of the round.
What was question 3 again?
Question 3 was name the traditional Japanese firing technique used. Okay, so question 1. Are we ready for answers, everyone? Okay. What was the technique used to make a mug handle, Chris?
I wrote a mugging.
A mugging, that's good. Tom?
Put mugging me on.
Mugging me on, okay. Very similar.
I've put a wanking-like gesture known as pulling.
That is correct.
Because you told me that last week.
100%. Will gets the point.
Excellent.
Pulling.
Cheers.
Okay, what did the judge do that surprised everyone during week 3?
He
Chris?
got his knob out.
I nearly put the same thing, but I changed knob for clay.
Got his clay out.
Oh, yeah.
Tom?
That's what the pottery community calls it.
He took a shat right on the spinny thing, so it went everywhere.
The spinny thing is the
spinny
technical term for it as well.
What is the name for that thing?
Wheel.
Wheel, that makes sense. Yeah, potter's wheel.
Got his clay out.
Got his clay out. You're all wrong.
Oh.
He actually cried.
Oh.
A pot was so good, he burst into tears.
Why? How much of this show have you
I've
watched,
got to
Eldge?
watch this show.
You need to watch this show.
Isn't this just like more kind of namby-pamby middle class shit like the Great British Bake Off?
Imagine the Great British Bake Off, but then just replace cakes with pots, and it's exactly the same.
It's like the commissioning editor for BBC is just Mumsnet.
Yeah. But he's hit home with this one. That's good.
So wasn't there like a sewing one of these as well?
Yeah, the Great British Sewing Bee,
Activities for cunts.
Correct.
Sorry, carry on.
Did you say
That's the channel.
sewing bee?
Yeah.
Is that? Sure, that's a spelling bee.
Yeah, they made a little joke on it, didn't they?
Right.
Is that what it is? Oh,
Question 3.
Round 3, question 1.
Round 2.
Question 3.
Question 3.
Yeah, sorry.
Name the traditional
We're still on
firing
this.
technique used. Chris.
I haven't written it down, but I was going to write burning, but with a vaguely racist Japanese voice.
You have to do the voice if you want the point.
I'm not doing it.
Well, you can't just write it. You need to do it.
Tom.
And moving on.
Called it The Rising Sun.
The Rising Sun. That's
Very
good.
good. I've got kiln jitsu. So, do I get a point?
I think
Yes,
you get a point
Will
either
gets,
way.
Will gets a point. The actual answer is called raku. There you go, see?
Oh.
It sounds like a
And
slur.
what did
so-
Demi Moore do wrong in that scene in Ghost? Who wants to give me their answer first?
Took a shat right on the spinny thing.
You just put those little inverted commas that mean as above.
I don't remember that scene. Well, what did you get?
I got pottery on her tits.
Clay tits.
What do you
I
mean?
wrote, she cheated by having supernatural help.
Well, give yourself a point.
Yeah, that deserves many
Tom?
points.
What?
What did you get?
I'd said literally shat on the spinny thing.
Ah,
I got no points in that round. I wrote the exact same sentence out
Neil
twice.
Qua.
nil point for Tom.
Yeah,
She
well.
actually didn't centre the clay properly.
Oh, that stupid cunt.
Whoa!
Whoa there.
That
You're not in the pottery community anymore, Tom. Let it go.
Sorry, it just makes me so angry every time I see it.
Right. Round 3, James.
Round 3. Well, no, wait, what are the scores on the doors?
Oh, yeah.
I've
Add 'em
still
up
got
as you
3
go.
points.
You get none on that round.
Yeah.
Funny that you failed on the Great Pottery Throwdown.
Damn, it's my specialist.
Don't worry,
That's
there's
the one
a-
he tailored to you.
There's a round tailored to you later on. Right, ready?
I know what it's about.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Round 3. Otters. Okay. Question 1. How many species of otter are there? How many species of otter are there? Very simple.
I don't know.
I want to go with 1 then. If it's very simple, it can't be more than 1. And there's only 1 otter left as well.
Actually, yeah, he said species. 1.
Okay.
Don't copy my answer,
Question 2.
Shouldn't shout out.
even if it's right.
Yeah.
Name the only 2 places in the world where otters do not live.
This is going to be
Well,
like
what do you mean
Two
by
countries.
on the
places?
land
Only
and
2
in the
countries
sky.
then.
Only 2 countries where they do not live in the
Well,
world.
otters get around, don't
They do, yeah.
I was going to
Holy
put
shit.
the centre of the earth.
Well, you'd be right, but no one lives there.
Someone lives there.
That wasn't part of your
You
question.
don't know that.
Okay, right. Ready? Question 3. How long does an average otter live? Not your special otters, your average otter.
Does this mean average of all otters that have died so far?
Yes.
Right, okay.
What's the average lifespan of an otter? Okay. Right. And question 4, last question in the otter round. An otter made a famous cameo appearance in an 80s film. Can you name it and the part it played?
Was it in the credits? Was it uncredited?
It was uncredited.
Oh, God, I'll never get it now.
I mean, if it was played by Steve the Otter, we'd know that was Baby's Day Out, wouldn't we?
Well, exactly, but
Say in the 80s.
yeah, I think it was the 80s.
I'll just have a good think.
Right, everyone got their answers. Did everyone enjoy the round on otters?
What was question 2 again?
Question 2, name the only 2 places in the world where otters do not live. 2 countries, places. Right,
Good God.
you ready for the answers?
I
How
apologise
many-
for my snotting.
How many species of otter are there? Will, what did you get?
Well, I've just
One.
stolen Chris's answer, so.
Did you both get 1? What did you get?
Yeah.
I've written A lot of otters.
Okay, you get a point. I was looking for a lot of otters. No, it's 13. There's 13 different species of otter.
That's pretty good.
No, because he told me he's already got one. Don't cheat, Will. John Words will come down and you like a ton of words.
I actually wrote 1 plus 12 more.
Oh, yes, I can see you've written that. You're
See,
past
in a
writing it
different
now.
pen.
Name the only 2 places in the world otters do not live. Australia and the Antarctic.
Oh, I put Australia and New Zealand.
Australia, you get half a point.
There we
Well,
go.
I've got.
What if you wrote Australia?
Then you get 2 points. You get all the points. Did you write that?
No.
No.
I thought about it.
I've written Antarctica, but then I couldn't think of the opposite pole, so I just wrote Tarctica.
Okay, you get half a point for writing Antarctica, but minus that half a point for writing Tartica.
0 it is.
0 points.
Swing and a miss.
Okay, how long does an average otter live for?
I've got 18 years.
Ooh,
Got 15 years.
It was 7.
you're closest. It's 10 years.
Poor little
10
players.
years.
Not very long.
And
Closest
okay, I'll
witness.
granted this one isn't true. The last question. An otter
It's
made
not true.
An
Did
otter
you get
made
the
a
right answer
famous
or not?
cameo appearance in an 80s film.
This is just where you're comparing one actor to an otter,
Can
isn't
you
it?
name it in the part it played? What did everyone get?
Okay, in that case, I'm going to go with... No, I don't know, actually.
What did you write?
Whatever actor you got. I've got Groundhog Day miscast in brackets.
Give yourself a point. Tom?
I had Steven Spielberg's searing indictment of slavery, The Colour Purple.
No.
It's worth a
I just
try.
wrote Top Gun.
Top. Give yourself a point. The answer I've got is Labyrinth. He was David Bowie's package.
Oh, wow.
They do like to crawl up trouser legs, isn't it? Or is that ferrets?
That's ferrets,
That's
yeah.
another thing.
Right, everyone ready for
imagine.
round 4?
Hit it.
Geezer speak.
Oh, God.
This is a Cockney rhyming slang round.
Yes. Well, this...
Okay,
mean,
so
presumably
all
Chris,
you
you
need
can
to
know
do,
as
I'm
well.
going to read out some Cockney rhyming slang and you're going to have to tell me what the English normal, what they mean, basically. Okay, so the first one, Fanny Craddock. If a Cockney rhyming slang person, a Cockney as they're called, said Fanny Craddock, what would it mean? Second one, ready? Bacon sarnie. Yep, that's right, bacon sarnie.
I think this one's to throw us off. Just means a bacon sandwich.
You can write that if you'd like.
I will.
Number
Don't tell me
3,
you will.
you ready for 3? And these are real. Colonel
By
Good-
real, do you mean you found them on Urban Dictionary?
No, I found them on cockneyrhymingslang.com. Colonel Gaddafi. If you get this one, you win the round. You win the whole quiz.
Okay.
Colonel Gaddafi. And number 4, nice easy one. Flowers and frolics.
Wow.
Okay, so that's geezer speak. God, we're getting through these rounds. Number 1, Chris, Fanny Craddock.
Or haddock.
Haddock's correct.
I've got haddock.
Yes, point each to everyone. Bacon sarnie. What did you get? You got bacon sandwich.
Bacon sandwich.
I've got nothing.
Nothing.
My brain drew a blank.
I've got Barney as in a fight.
No,
No.
it's Pakistani.
Oh.
There you go. Bacon sarnie.
Racial
Pakistani.
slur there.
Colonel Gaddafi.
I didn't write anything.
I've got nothing.
I've written down funny, which is a branch off of Laffy. Even though it's the wrong accent.
Give yourself a point.
Yes.
But that's terrible.
What is it?
Cafe. It's terrible, isn't
So
it?
it's going down the
rubbish.
Colonel.
Yeah, going down the Colonel Gaddafi.
God, that's a stretch.
Get myself a mug of beans. Right. Flowers and frolics.
Bollocks.
Bollocks.
Well, I put
Bollocks.
testicles to...
Okay, well, that's
Go with
fine,
the-
yeah, if you want to go with the proper one. Right, round 5.
Fucking
Whipping
3
through it.
points, bro.
3 points. What are the scores?
I've got 6.5.
7.
7.
Caught up in that round.
7.5. Leading by
Oh.
half a point.
Right,
Crazy.
round 5. You ready?
Yeah, boy.
Peanuts.
Do you mean the cartoon or the food?
I'm in the food.
Damn it. Thought that's what you tailored to me.
Which 2 US...
Charlie Brown.
No.
No.
Which 2 US presidents were also peanut farmers? Write them down, a point for each. Would you like me to repeat the question?
No, there's no point.
No, there's no point, is there? Let me know when you're ready for question 2.
please.
What is the world record for the largest peanut? I said peanut.
In weight or size?
In
context.
length.
Length.
Not girth.
Not girth.
Okay.
Length. Okay. Question 3. How do peanuts grow?
Where do peanuts come from?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, how do they grow?
Honestly, I have no idea.
There you go. And everyone ready for question 4? It's comforting to know that due to his peanut allergy, a single peanut could kill Justin Bieber. But how would you kill him? Points for the best answer. I'll play some hold music while you write this down. And Quizageddon. We're back. Was that enough time? You haven't written anything, Chris.
I haven't. I'm trying to think of something witty. You could just make him listen to it.
Well, I tell you what, actually, if you want to save that question, we can come back to it at the end, so you've got time to think about it. And we can do that as the end thing.
What?
Does anyone want the answers to the peanut round?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm ready for this shit.
Which two US presidents were also peanut farmers? It was Jimmy Carter and Thomas Jefferson.
I've literally got Jimmy Carter and Thomas Jefferson.
So you fucking have. Tom gets 2 points.
Unbelievable.
Who did you get?
I wrote Snoopy and Charlie Brown.
Okay. You can have 2 points.
I just wrote some incorrect presidents.
Which ones?
Roosevelt and Johnson.
No, they weren't peanut farmers. They made the jam. Right.
Sorry, I've had a mic malfunction.
Uh-oh.
Phil, just fill in.
Phil. Don't call me Phil.
Fill time.
It's John Words. Are you ready?
Yeah, how long is the longest peanut?
4 inches.
Oh, I've gone a bit over the top.
I've
and
gone
said,
centimetres. Can you convert that?
No.
Me? What?
just divide by 2.5.
Yeah, what have you done?
10 centimetres. What's that?
It's 5
It's
inches.
about 4 centimetres.
Does that mean I get a point?
Yeah,
Probably should.
Wicked.
You bamboozled the quiz
I said a foot long.
A foot long. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Well, I thought it
maybe-
might be bigger.
It's terrifying.
That's true.
I wrote 12 inches.
12 inches.
Standard answer.
Both
That
wrong.
question.
Okay, how do peanuts grow?
Underground.
Yes. Well, I've got the answer is peacefully underground. So if you got peacefully, you get an extra point.
Oh, shit. I've got in the ground or some shit. So
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll
Get
have
a
a point for
Yeah, I
that.
wrote in the ground.
Good.
Have a good old rest.
And do you want to save the Bieber one till the end?
No, let's just do it.
Okay, what is the official answer to it?
There isn't.
Oh.
It's just whoever I find's funnier. Will?
I've got give him a DuckTales style vault full of them and drop the cunt in it.
It's good. I like it. Tom?
Said like Chinese water torture where they drop onto the hometown and drop onto the forehead, but with peanuts.
He'd be dead after the first one.
Why? One peanut?
Yeah. Oh, not in his mouth?
Yeah, just on the forehead.
Oh, on his forehead.
So he's getting a slight allergic reaction, but it's also caving his skull in slowly.
I like that.
I'm going to do a
That's good.
spin off of that. I'm going to push him into a vault of peanuts like Scrooge McDuck.
That's exactly
That's
what
what
I'd
you
written
just
down.
Oh, right, yeah, never mind. I didn't listen to Will. So
Oh, right.
Did you push him in? Because I was
Yeah,
going
I've
to tempt
literally
him to
got-
dive in there.
Give him a DuckTales style vault full of them and drop the twat in
There
it.
you go. That answer.
Okay, well, if you're going to
copy
have
was
his
on.
answer, then you both get a point.
You could just do Tom's thing until the room fills up with peanuts, and then eventually he's going to have to eat one of them.
That's just, they are quite Moorish. Either way, I'm having a point. I don't give a fuck.
Right, okay. You ready?
Yeah.
This is round 6, yeah?
Round 6.
How many rounds? 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
You are blasting through these.
Should I go slower?
How much
Yes.
slower can you go? Can you speak slower?
Well, round 6. Impressions.
Oh, no.
So, we're going to go around the room, and whoever does the best impression of these people wins the point. Okay? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Chris, go.
I need to borrow someone's hand. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
It's good.
Good, strong
With the
start.
action as well, I like
Yeah.
it. Tom,
Visual aids.
Arnie.
It's pretty good.
You're going to have to do it.
I'm
mate.
trying to remember
which
any
film's
of his
that from?
quotes correctly is the problem.
It doesn't matter, just say anything.
Nice to meet you.
That's good. And Will, Arnie. Is he going to sound like Johnny Depp?
Oh, no. Arnie, chill out.
Need more than that.
No, consider this a divorce.
That's pretty good. I have to
right?
give both of you a point.
Oh.
Okay,
Well, yeah, I can't write anything down. 1.
1 point. Yeah, sorry.
Do I get a point?
Yeah, you
Oh,
get a
okay.
point too. Sorry, you don't get a point.
It's cool.
Although you got an action, so you get half a point. Because I was there, but it just wasn't Arnie. It was you and Dylan.
Yeah.
But that's fine because I was there, and it's Predator, and I love that film. Right, number 2, Michael Caine.
What?
Michael Caine.
Go the other way.
Okay, Will, you start.
What's the point of doing all those bloody push-ups if you can't lift a beam? That's the price. Just going to pop a point down for that.
Yeah, just nailed it. Tom, Michael Caine. This is your worst nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't
This is the round tailored to you, by the way.
By tailored, do you mean to annoy?
Yeah.
There's loads of Zulus, isn't there? That's the thing about them.
No points.
No points. Strange that.
Wow.
My name is Michael Caine, and I am a nosy neighbour.
Half a point.
Yes.
I was there again.
That's a
Again,
niche
all the
reference. That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's good.
For fans of Harry
Right.
Enfield.
Tom, you go first on this one. Greggy Veg from MasterChef. Greg Wallace, the bald guy. Well, then just make it up. You might
Okay.
get close.
I don't know who that is. Tom, if you're going
Okay,
first.
this is a spoon.
That's good. You can have it. An action one. Greg
Well,
Veg.
I'm assuming that he's quite quiet because he's not done anything.
Well,
But that's exactly how he
Tom
is.
hasn't given you any clues here, so you're going to have to just go in with an
Where's he
impression.
from?
Pass.
You don't.
MasterChef.
Hello, I'm Greggy Veg. I don't know.
Fail.
I assume he's mildly posh.
Fail. No, he's not.
Bollocks.
He's like a greengrocer.
Oh, it's nice that, yeah. It's like that.
It's Michael Caine again.
Yeah, he's back.
Greggy
I don't know who he
Veg.
is.
No points.
Well, then you can just give yourself no points.
I was just going to do an old Greg impersonation.
Go on.
old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
Right, and the last
I
one.
got a man China.
The last one, there's individual ones for each of you, okay? Will, you have to do an impression of Tom.
God.
That was really good.
That was good. You need more, you need to say a sentence.
I am Tom. I'm quite dry.
No, that's Tom's mum. I wanted an impression of Tom.
No.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
Do I get a point?
No
Tom,
imaginary points.
you need to do an impression of Chris.
This is going to be difficult because I don't know you that well.
Yeah.
Oh, I sell Lego.
Why is he a puppet?
I don't know. It's
What
all
was
I
that?
had.
You get a point for the hand.
I am a Thunderbird. So.
And you need to
Fair
do an impression of Will.
Can I just wear some glasses?
It's
No,
gonna-
they've got his mic on them.
Yeah.
He's
I was going to
he's.
clip my mic onto my glasses.
You need to do an impression of Will. You don't
Can't
get a
do it.
point.
I'm good without a point.
Okay,
Ah.
he's forfeited a point. That was round 6, impressions round.
Did I get a point for Tom?
Yes, you did, yeah.
Excellent.
Right,
Thanks, Tom.
round 7. Is
For being
everyone, is
dry.
everyone ready? This round is all about the life and work of Akira Kurosawa.
It's my worst subject. This is unbelievable. So unfair.
Right,
Do you want to
ready?
explain who that is for
Nope.
Seven Samurai.
anyone but... Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm fucked.
In Seven Samurai,
I
who,
haven't seen it.
who played
But I know.
Farmer Manso?
Oh, actually, I might know this.
Yeah.
Has everyone got it?
Oh.
That's the end of round 7.
Is that really?
Yes.
That's all you could be bothered to look up?
Yeah, I thought I'd tempt him in.
I
and
might
then-
be wrong, but I think it's Bazooka and Hidari.
You are wrong, yes.
Damn it. Who is it?
Who did you get?
I've got Sammo Hung from Martial Law.
Give yourself a point.
Is that actually?
It's no, but give yourself a point.
Okay.
Because I forgot about Samu Hung.
He's great.
Nothing. Just make up a name now.
Akira Kurosawa. Maybe he played it himself.
He did. No, he didn't.
What was the actual actor?
Kamatari Fujiwara.
Oh, so close.
There you go.
I can remember the actual character.
It's the end of round 7 where weirdly Will got a point.
Didn't see that coming, did you, Tom?
Yeah,
Okay.
you got nailed on the Kurosawa knowledge.
Yeah.
So, round 8. Old Slang's Ein. Do you like what I've done there?
No,
Festive.
not at all.
Right, you need to tell me what these colloquialisms mean. So it's very much like the last game that we've played.
Right.
Angel's Touch. What is Angel's Touch? Do you get what I mean by this game?
No, I don't really know what you're after.
So, like...
Is this stuff from the Profanisaurus?
Yes.
okay,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, so it's in
I mean,
the
that's what you needed
Profanisaurus.
to
Yeah,
say, yeah.
sorry. So Angel's Touch. Studious, frantic typing. Writing. Manual typing.
Typing with ink.
Okay.
You do that anyway.
Question 2. Piggy Payback. What is Piggy Payback?
This is going to be gross, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have to just cut this entire round.
No, you can't. No.
Round seven.
I've done
Round
ones. I've done ones that aren't that bad.
Right.
Is everyone ready for 3?
No, what was 2?
2 was Piggy Payback.
Right.
Piggy Payback. Okay. Everyone ready for 3? Both frantically writing. I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, sorry. No. Right, ready now.
Right. Dutch bookmark.
It's different from a Dutch rudder, right?
Totally different from a Dutch rudder.
How different?
The opposite. No, it's not the opposite.
So you... Oh, right.
Not a Dutch rudder.
Just rudder.
Dutch bookmark. Okay.
Dutch bookmark.
And the last one I think some of you might know because I've not done it, but I have introduced you to it. Bullfrogging. Bullfrogging, number 4.
Have they both experienced this?
I don't know. I think I might have done it to them. Bullfrogging.
I know. I can't remember if I've witnessed it.
Okay.
What, in person or?
What was the first one again?
First one was Angel's Touch. Okay. Is everyone ready?
I think so.
You don't have 2 answers written down.
I know.
Okay.
I'm not very good at writing.
Okay. Are you there in your head?
Yeah.
Well, then
Kind of.
Yeah, I need to ask you before you write them down then,
All right.
like you tried to cheat in the last round.
I never do that. But I've got all of mine filled out. See?
Right. Will, you ready?
Yes, now I am.
Okay. Angel's Touch. What have you got, Chris?
Maybe it's like, show me on the doll where he touched you.
Nope.
Tom.
I've written a gentle hand job from an underage prostitute.
Jesus Christ.
He's taking this to different levels.
I've got blowjob with a fake halo on.
Nope. It's when you are peeing or shitting and your dick touches the urinal toilet where other dicks have probably been.
Okay.
That's Angel's Touch.
0 points.
Why is that an angel's touch?
No idea. I'm just going with what they said. Piggy Payback. What have you got?
Smashing a piggy bank.
Okay.
With your dick or?
Sure, why not?
Tom?
An overweight loan shark.
Nice.
I got wanking with bacon.
Give yourself a point, but it's not right.
Oh.
The momentary vengeful blast of fetid guff that hits you in the face when you open a packet of wafer-thin ham. Piggy Payback. Right. Number 3, Dutch bookmark. What have you got?
I reckon this is kind of like a Dutch oven where you put a blanket over your head, but instead you fart in a book.
Give yourself a point.
I actually specifically wrote a library book.
It's not right, but you can have a point.
Excellent.
Tom?
I've written just a penis in a book.
Give yourself a point. It's not right, but it's... Will?
I've got taking a shit in a public library.
No points
No
either.
points.
That's when you inadvertently autograph your gusset with an arse crayon while searching for suitable bog reading. Right. And the last one, bullfrogging. Chris?
I've got no idea. I've not done it.
It's to place your butt against the door and fart.
Correct.
Ah.
I'll give you the exact description. The act of farting against a closed door from the outside so that the occupants of the room believe a large bullfrog is about to enter. Bullfrogging.
I definitely didn't get that right.
Right.
I've got wanking over copies of Populous, Theme Park, Theme Hospital or other bullfrog-related games.
Give yourself a point. And you've got nothing, so nothing. Right.
Result.
That was round 8.
Magic carpet.
This is the penultimate
Yeah, that's also
round.
available.
The penultimate round, okay?
Have we some scores on the doors?
Yeah,
I'm
what are
losing
the
track of
scores on the
what's
doors?
happening.
If everyone can add up. I'll add some scores music.
3.
Bum, 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 These are the scores with John Words. Scores on the doors with John Words. Chris,
12 and a half.
12.5. T-Bone,
14.5.
14.5. Wilhelm,
15, baby.
oh,
That's tight.
It's down to the last 2 rounds.
Thanks to my
this is
thorough knowledge.
this is the one that's tailored to you. Will, round
Some of
9.
them's not even Japanese.
Ready for round 9?
Happy to help.
The Dale Winton round. Okay.
Is that tailored to me?
How old is Dale Winton?
Oh,
In years, please.
in human years.
Okay.
I sat next to Dale Winton.
No.
Yeah.
What was he like?
I don't know.
Oh.
He
Was
didn't
his
talk to
sister
me.
Tilda's with him or not?
Who?
Tilda's Winton.
Right.
Get a point.
Which radio station gave Dale his first big break?
Oh.
Okay. If anyone gets the answer to that, then I will give them £1 million. Right. Question 3. Ready? Dale is famous for the seminal supermarket sweep. However, he also had a cameo appearance in a well-known 1996 film. What was that film?
Oh. I'm afraid I might know that.
Right, ready? Question 4. Dale's sister, Tilda Swinton, is well known for being ginger and looking like a small Swedish man. However, she has appeared in some well-known films. Can you name me 4 of the Swinton
Wow. I can't even...
I need 4 Tilda Swinton films, please.
Oh, shit, I can't.
Yeah, I struggled and I was looking at them on IMDb.
Yeah, I went in like, oh yeah, I know that, and then I stopped at 2.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
What's that?
This isn't riveting podcasting,
Radio.
I've realised. But we can probably edit this out, or you can add a bumper in or something.
What? The bit where we're just scribbling stuff down?
Yeah. You had like a montage.
It's explosions.
An answer
An explosion
montage.
every time.
Right. Is everyone ready for the answers for the Winton round?
Yep.
Right. How old is Dale Winton? What did you get?
58.
54.
57.
Oh, he's 55. No one gets a point.
I was closest.
Which radio station gave Dale his first big break?
Radio Norwich.
Close. Well, it's not close at all.
Radio AIDS?
Give yourself a point. Will?
I got Radio Essex.
No.
No.
Are you ready for the actual answer?
Yeah.
United Biscuits Industrial Radio. Look it up. It's true.
Wow.
United Biscuits Industrial Radio.
What's that radio station about? Is it about biscuits?
I don't know.
Because I tune in for that.
The Bourbon Hour.
Today.
I'll Google it.
Right. Dale is famous for the seminal supermarket sweep. Which film did he have a cameo in 1996?
Spice World.
Spice World.
No.
Oh.
That's not 96. Train Spotting.
What?
Yeah, he was
Outrageous.
He was annoying TV when he's going through his come down thing.
No recollection of that. Wow.
Right.
What was it called? United Biscuits Radio?
United Biscuits Industrial Radio.
That sounds like something from China in the 70s.
Okay, I can reveal it's part of the United Biscuits network, an
course it is.
internal radio station serving the ...
Dun dun dun.
the factories of United Biscuits. Amazing. It's not even like hospital radio. This is just people who make biscuits.
Biscuit radio, yeah.
Why would they need their own radio station? There are other radios.
Because the machinery used to make biscuits is so insular that they can't get normal radio waves in.
Yes.
That's probably the reason. Do I get a point?
Yes. Right. And for Tilda's Winton films, you might need to get IMDb up at this point because I haven't written any down.
Okay. I mean,
Chris?
I wrote Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings 2, Lord of the Rings 3 and The Hobbit.
She wasn't in Lord of the Rings. Oh, okay. Give yourself a point for just audacity.
Who's the other person then?
Kate
That's in
Blanchett.
that thing.
Kate Blanchett.
okay, Tilda's Winton.
There you go. Did any of you get any of those films?
I've got The Beach and We Need to Talk About Kevin. And
That's
then
2.
ran out.
Give yourself 2 points.
Neither of mine are right.
Snowpiercer's one.
Yeah, I've got Snowpiercer, but I wrote that sci-fi with the train, so it doesn't really.
Well, you can give
count.
yourself a point. I'll accept that.
I also wrote The Lady in the Water, which is just wrong.
That's
Okay.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Right.
Exactly.
That was
I
the
think
Winton round.
Kate Blanchett.
So is that half then?
Okay, so the last round, the very last round,
10 words.
Lost in Translation. These are foreign film titles.
Ah,
And
this was going to be an entire game, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I know, but I thought I'd tag it on the end.
Good.
Okay, but then
Then
we
you
can do...
expand on it later.
Yeah, there's loads of them. Right, so I'll give you the foreign titles of films. I want you to give me the English film that they've renamed, okay?
Okay.
Or English language film. Vaseline. What is the film that they are referring to? Vaseline. Do you want the countries as well?
Sure.
Don't think it'll help, but one.
Argentina.
Right, great.
There you go.
This is obviously the Matrix.
Obviously.
They're all the Matrix. I'm just going to run the Matrix. Is it? Fuck.
Right. Number 2. Captain Supermarket.
This is the film that Dale Winter was in.
Yes.
I know what this is.
You know what that is.
Yeah.
Right. Number 3. You ready? Satan Female Soldier.
That is. Oh, what's it called? Yeah.
And there's 5 in this round. So number 4. Everyone ready?
Yep.
His great device make him famous.
Oh, that's that thing with.
Don't. Just write it down, Will.
I can't remember the name of it though.
It's not.
It's not the Matrix, is it?
Right, and the last one. Last question in Quizageddon. Because she is ugly. This is a classic from China.
Because she is ugly.
Yep. What's the English film that they've renamed?
Oh, it's that fucking.
I'm terrible at this. I just wrote the Matrix for everything. Everything is the Matrix.
Give yourself no points.
0.
Right, everyone ready? Tom, do you want number 2 again?
Yeah, what was it?
Captain Supermarket.
Supermarket. I know it's going to be totally obvious when I know it.
Right. Ready for the answers?
Yeah.
Can this be the round where I just eat my donut?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can eat your donut slowly
Hit it.
during this round. Okay. Number 1, Vaseline. What have you got, Will?
I've got Die Hard.
Nope.
I've got no idea.
Got Men in Black Men.
Give yourself a point because that's my favourite. But no. That was Grease.
Oh, that's
See?
obvious.
Obvious.
Brilliant.
Captain Supermarket. What did you get?
I got Jingle All the Way.
Nope.
What?
Nothing.
Army of Darkness. That's the Japanese version of Army of Darkness.
Right,
Damn it.
fair
Yeah.
enough.
Satan Female Soldier. What have you
G.I.
got?
Jane.
G.I. Jane.
I went from that and then I cancelled it and put down Salt.
No.
Ah,
Right. Number 4. No, it wasn't the Matrix. His great device make him famous.
now I thought this was the Coen Brothers film.
No.
Where he's got the invention, but I can't remember what it's called. Tom, what's that called?
Which one?
He's got the
The one
invention.
with what's his chops from?
You might
He
need to
played
be
Andy
more...
Dufresne in
Oh, the Hudsucker Proxy?
Hardsucker Proxy.
No,
There
it's
you
not
go.
that. No.
I had Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Nope. Boogie Nights.
Wow.
Excellent.
And the last one, Because She Is Ugly. What have you got?
I've got some rom-com where there's a fat makeover.
She's All That.
No, it's Never Been Kissed.
Ah, well,
That's a pretty good
Yeah,
title.
Never Been Kissed. Because She's Ugly.
right.
That's the end of
0
Quizageddon.
points.
Right.
I can't
So-
believe you didn't have Matrix in there somewhere. Bit harsh.
I ended with 18 and 1/2 points.
So, you're out, aren't you, Chris?
But I did get a donut.
You did.
Tom's basically blazed ahead because I was on 15 and I've got nothing except for a half since that. So I've got 15 and a half.
So Tom wins. Yeah! This ends
I maintain
Quizageddon.
my streak.
My favourite round was the Otters, I think.
Did you like the otter round?
That was pretty great.
That was good, wasn't it? I tried to get the whole gamut of general knowledge.
Yeah, no, that
There
was
wasn't a thing where I could answer the Ottoman Empire.
You should have just done it. Give yourself a point. Just in hindsight.
retrospectively.
You win the rest of Will's donut.
Well, that was undoubtedly
I'm enjoying that.
generally knowledge.
Yeah, it was.
That was as general as you could get.
It was as general as you.
You've generalised all of the knowledge.
I did.
I respect that about you.
Yeah.
Gonna have a quick dip into the shoe bag of destiny.
But since when was it not a bowl?
Did
Shoe.
someone
Put it
need
in
to
a
have
Did
bag?
someone need to have soup?
We also need sponsorship, so I was going to SCA first.
I really enjoyed doing that quiz.
It was fun.
It's great work.
Thank you for quizzing
Did
us.
you like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Thank you,
It's
John.
good.
Good wording.
It's we're just massively advertising Krispy Kreme at the moment. Just gonna
Yeah, if they want to send
that
us
down.
any dishes,
Please.
There
Send
should
us
be
some
more
donuts.
Profanisaurus questions because every year my mum gets me one of them for Christmas
that's
and I never read it.
I read them cover to cover.
yeah. I was gonna say that is your Bible.
Yeah, well, I don't know anything else.
If you could throw any kind of party, what would it be like and what for? Why are you looking over there? Is it because my phone's ringing?
Is that your phone or what? I thought that was mine.
There was a bee in the cabinet.
Yeah.
It was not. Let's ignore that.
What was the question?
Ignore the bee.
If you could throw any kind of party, what would it be like and what would it be for?
I would throw a house party in someone else's house
That is the best way to throw a house party.
because the fucking
Exactly.
nightmare otherwise. And you're on edge all the time, and I'd just fill it with people and drugs and booze
Okay.
and women, strippers, music, bands, cars.
It's more of a festival.
Yeah, like
Cars.
and do it in a desert as well.
That's more like Burning Man.
Yeah, but with Mad Max, he needs to be there.
They did that.
Did
Yeah,
they?
that
Yeah.
is Burning Man.
Oh.
No, there's a real Mad Max gathering thing
Oh, yeah.
where people build their own cars and just go in the desert and
No
be
way.
mental for a week.
Yeah, it was on Vice. It was wicked.
Oh,
I don't have a
Okay.
good answer for this, though. I like that answer.
Yeah.
I'm having that.
Yeah, just a house
I'd
with
have a
loads of
pool
booze and
party.
that.
But don't invite Michael Barrymore.
hide
Give
the
yourself
fire
a point.
extinguisher.
That's good. Right.
Is that true? What happened at Barrymore's party?
We can't possibly say.
Why is
Libel.
there a super injunction? I don't think he's listening.
I don't know.
Well, the
I
rumours,
bet he's the one listener, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And now he's like, for fuck's sake.
he's in uproar.
I can't escape this anywhere.
I really enjoyed
For
that
what cast,
episode.
at least they wouldn't mention it.
yeah, I think
like
the
Quiz was
other
really
rumour
good
was
and
that
they ruined it.
one of them found was a fire extinguisher at the butt, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Been trying to
Oh, right.
ride him around the pool like a motorboat, setting it off to create thrust.
Human Lilo.
What is the craziest thing you have ever done?
Well, I was at Barrymore's, right?
I bet you can't think this.
Oh, I hate these questions.
Yeah, what is
Why
the
do we bother?
craziest? What's the most mentally ill thing you've ever done?
I haven't done anything crazy at all.
I went on a podcast once.
What was it like?
It was a hoot.
Was it mental?
I had a donut. There was a mental quiz.
That's still happening. You're still here.
James, what you done that's mental?
I got revenge on a guy in the gym, but I think this is more like
Explain
mentally
yourself.
mentally unhinged than.
We
Like,
need to
Didn't
hear the
say
story.
crazy. So,
Huh?
probably fits. Just tell us the
Just tell
story.
us the story.
He's really annoying, right? Because the gym, we've got the dressing room's about the size of this room, and there's loads of people go in it, and there's just a bench with the lockers, and everyone puts their clothes in the locker, goes do their workout, comes in, blah blah blah.
Wait, there's only one locker.
There's there's one row of lockers.
Oh, a rack of lockers.
A rack, yeah, a row, a cornucopia of lockers, however you wish to describe it. But he folds his shirt and trousers up and puts them on the bench and takes up valuable space. And this
So he doesn't want to
really-
pay for the locker.
No, this really irritates me. So I wait till he goes into the gym and there's no one else in the dressing room, change room, and then I wipe his shirt all over my sweaty body and fold it back up and put it back on the bench. And then I've also taken to hiding them in random lockers. I pay for a locker to hide his thing, and I put his shirt in the shower once. And I realised
How
halfway
often have
through
you done this?
almost every day. I've realised rather I could just go up to him and go, "Excuse me, mate, could you stop doing that, please?" And he would probably be like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, I didn't realise."
But now it's too late.
he wouldn't.
I
'cause he'll
kind
know
of
that you-
enjoy it.
Right.
And I think if you don't realise you're taking up other people's space, then you deserve my ball sweat on your collar. Is that mental enough?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, are you flossing with his shirt?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm doing the full Timmy Mallet. Did someone write these?
I mean,
Well, a
humans,
person wrote them.
No, no.
humans did, but we didn't.
If Noah went out and got a tattoo, what would it be and why?
Like,
That's-
that relates to like one of our friends who keeps getting crazy tattoos.
We've got a friend
Yeah, but
called-
they're talking about the biblical Noah. They're not talking about
Oh.
someone you know, you
Oh.
bellend.
Well,
Well, that's,
wasn't
well, no,
that
because
clear.
the point is he's gone out and got some of the most ridiculous tattoos you could possibly
Yeah.
imagine.
This is perfect. Tell us about him.
like his girlfriend.
He's got a washing machine tattooed on his back, but it's supposed to be Hal from 2001.
Yeah, he's got one.
But it looks like a washing
His
machine.
girlfriend's well into Hello Kitty shit, so he decided to get like a Hello Kitty styled Boba Fett tattoo, but she wasn't even asking him to get it,
Sacrilege.
and he constantly made out like, "Oh, Hannah's like wants me to get it." It's like, no, she doesn't give a shit. You want that.
wanted
You
a
want the Hello Kitty Boba Fett.
tattoo.
Wow.
He's got, what else has he got?
He's got
The bike from Akira,
Yeah,
but
that
that looks...
one's alright.
That's a pretty cool bike, though.
Yeah, it's a cool bike.
I'd rather just have the bike.
And he's got one that's just like Ryu doing a fireball,
Yeah.
but with like the button combination underneath as well.
It's mainly the washing machine is the worst one, to be honest.
There was
Mostly
someone
the
else
Hello
you said
Kitty.
who got a really bad tattoo that was a silhouette that didn't look like what it was meant
Yeah,
to
Matt.
be.
He went to got
Oh,
James
God, that was
Hetfield from
terrible.
Metallica, but it looks like Gary Barlow, which is good. Showing his love for Take That.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's an oddly
Oddly
relevant
useful.
question.
I don't really want to answer the real question.
No.
Yeah, if Noah got to, I don't know, like 2 snakes fucking, what else would he get? He'd get a back piece with loads of animals just boning each other, I'm sure.
Well, if it's any of the young fathers I deal with at work, it would just be a neck tattoo of like Jesus and Mary forever. Oh, that's Joseph, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the Bible that well.
No shit.
No, it was the one that made a boat.
Yeah. Animals forever then. I love animals, but only 2 at a time.
It's all he can handle.
Yeah.
What was he hoping?
Don't know really. Never really got the whole Noah thing.
Well, it's fake, isn't it? It's fiction.
Is it? Is it a story?
I don't think it's real.
No, that legit happened. I was there.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to
Right.
recreate it, didn't they? In
Yeah.
that documentary that Aronofsky did.
What, we bought a boat?
Yeah. Perfect Storm, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And Clooney died. Didn't he die? Was Wahlberg in that as well?
I think they all died, isn't it?
What?
I thought they all die in that.
Lieutenant Dan, he died.
This is just men in boats now.
Yeah, I feel like we've run out of steam.
Yeah, we're
Have you
running out of
got
steam. John Words is wordsless
On that Tom show.
on the Tom Show.
What's
Which
the best film
wasn't
you've
one.
seen with a boat in?
That's a better question.
Goats on a boat. Fleas on skis. Sorry.
Is it just animals using something that rhymes
Yeah.
with their name?
Yeah. Yes, it's exactly what it is.
Tom, you've seen a lot of films.
The best film that features a boat. African Queen is very good.
I was going with Jaws.
Jaws,
I was thinking Jaws.
Titanic's a very nicely made film in some ways. There's
Shit though, innit?
There's Lifeboat, which is
There's one bit I really like.
Hitchcock film, which is all set in a lifeboat.
Donkey Punch
Yeah.
with young Jamie Winston.
Windstones.
Winstones.
Das Boot, that's technically in a submarine.
Right.
It's a U-boat. Does
I
that count?
really like submarine films. That's a whole separate genre.
So you like being trapped in a small tank with a shed load of sweaty men. That's why.
100%.
What about Speed 2 Cruise Control?
I mean, you
Never
missed
seen
the
it.
opportunity to say seamen there.
terrible.
I
but
did.
Just saying.
I didn't want to lower the tone.
Yeah. I've never seen Speed 2.
It's
Alright.
real bad. It's real bad.
Did
Didn't
It's
they
got-
just try to recreate Speed 1 but on a boat?
Yeah.
With a
Basically,
cheaper cars.
Rennie Harlin, they were supposed to make a different film, and Rennie Harlin had a dream halfway through about that scene of the boat going into the dock, and they just changed everything else around that, and it pretty much ruined his career because it was horrendously expensive.
Was it him?
And
I didn't know it was him.
I've
It's
never
Harlan.
understood why they haven't done a Die Hard on a boat.
Well, they have, Under Siege.
But that wasn't McLean. That was Seagull. Thin Seagull.
Yeah, but
And
it's the same thing, isn't it? It's a
Cake
siege
Tit
film.
But we don't need them to make any more Die Hard movies.
no,
No,
that's
we made
true.
them to unmake
They're making
several.
a prequel.
Yes.
They're making a Die Hard
Who
prequel.
cares
Just
though,
stop.
really?
I know.
Fucking
Live
hell.
Easy.
It's not called that.
No, I don't know. I just made that up.
Anyway, boom, we've cut out a load of bullshit. That's the end of episode 25. Thanks for watching / listening. You can find us at whatcast.net. You can find us on iTunes podcasts. And
What are
you
the reviews like?
The reviews are fantastic, James. If you'd like to leave one, this is hilarious because we've just cut out a bit where we try to find the reviews. Anyway,
now we're probably going to have to cut this bit out as well.
this is fine. Go to whatcast.net. Everything's there. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.